I hope they fixed the cursor thing. They did not! Okay, I need to navigate my way over to video and change this to windowed mode. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, so, what am I going to do today? Well, the Tortodrone event is going on. I kinda waited for the last possible minute to do it. But I'm going to start off by doing, my daily, as I usually do on these streams. I want to see if I can get the video mode a little larger. Does this work? It works somewhat well. So long as I don't click the X, I'm good. Lisk! I just finished a very nice art piece, and I am feeling good. Also, I took a shower because I have just been slaving away outside. I would like to have higher UI scaling, but it does not scale that well. They don't really apply any filter to it when it gets large, so it's sort of just pixely. Oh my goodness, off to a bad start. Hello, Druid. Hello, Isk. Hello, everybody. One of these days I gotta add more commands and, like, redeems and stuff. I just don't know what to do. My life recently has been somewhat just chill, I guess. I haven't really had that much to talk about. And I mean, chill is good. I'm getting really invested in art. That's probably why I haven't been streaming very often, is just because I've been busy drawing. Those are random drops from any Fiend! Well, that's good to know. I thought they only appeared in Fiend levels. That'll certainly speed up what I'm doing. It's been some good arts I'm seeing. Oh, nice. Getting back into Frostpunk? I've not played Frostpunk. Doesn't it have a really good soundtrack? If you like city builders, you'll love it. I mean, I'm sort of mixed on city builders. I have City Skylines, but I haven't played it yet. Like, when it came out, I was really hyped for it, but I got it, like, 6 years later, I think, and I just sort of didn't care anymore. Such is the nature of being a child with, like, no money. Was it a thing that came out in, like, 2015 or something? 16, maybe? So, the event at hand. Oh, that's not good. The damage effect didn't scale up. Anyway, the event today, or this week, is the March of the Tortodrones. Sedra the Lemon. Hi, Rizu, how you doing? So basically what's happening is... And I don't really like this event for, like, one major reason. That's because it has an entry fee. None of the other events are like that. Gonna be lurking? That's okay. Whoa, hold on a second. Guys, the map made a full loop. I've only seen this, like, twice before. It generated in a loop. Sedra's evil twin sister, Artist the Lemon. If I have a twin, you know it's not going to be, like, evil. Rather, I am the evil twin. Also, I can't stop thinking about that, like, cave story video from Scott Falco. Like, and the double curlies. It's such a mood. How are you evil? Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good point. I like to think of myself as a little evil sometimes. Who isn't? But if you, like... It's the people that, like, bury that side of them deep, deep down that you need to really worry about. Okay, I got a... excellent shot. I had to just, scrape the edge. So as not to accidentally destroy my treasure. Anyway, I haven't actually done the, March of the Tortodrones in, like... I want to say 3 years, almost? Maybe more? I have a lot of the weapons from it. I have one of the max level weapons from it. The thing is, the weapons aren't really that good. So I think what I might be aiming for is probably going to be the shield. They also introduced a mask, but, like, it's kinda ugly, not gonna lie. It's eerily quiet. Should I raise the volume? I guess so. Anyway, problem is, unlike all the other events, you can't really just hope to hop into a rando play session. I tried it, like, a couple days ago, but there was a guy who was just like, hey, we're splitting the entry fee 4 ways, give me 2,500. And I was just like... I could believe this. But also, I just realized I don't have any sparks of life, so... It's just the vibe the music is giving. Oh, yeah. This soundtrack was by Harry Mack. I believe he also went on to work on the Slime Rancher one. Which also had the same art director. Also, it turns out there are like 3 composers named Harry Mack. Some of them are rap artists, I think. I still have yet to play Slime Rancher. I probably should. Sonia the Melon? I am somewhat embarrassed by my title. It came up because I was a Lime Scout in TF2. And now I'm just lime green colored, so it sort of works out. I don't have to change anything. The one thing I can say good about the Tortodrone event, however, is that... I bring this up because I'm going through a Candlestick Keep. At least you have a guaranteed chance of doing stuff once you actually enter it. Like, it's grindy, it has a 10,000 crown entry fee, but at least you get a reward. I've been trying to get the Book of Dark Rituals from the cat event for like 10 years with no success. Although, in all likelihood, it's more like 5 years with no success, because, like, for some reason, it always seemed to happen when I was not interested in playing the game. It was just like, ah, I'm on a break. Hey, the cat event is running! Unfortunately, I'm not really feeling it. And I don't feel like grinding up 1,000,000 to buy my own book. If I did, I would spend that on something more tangible, like accessories, instead of the best armor in the game. Fashion is important. Okay, now that that's over with, I go up here. Also, Deltarune in 3 days. I will be streaming it, but I'll probably stream it on Thursday since I'll be busy Wednesday. Very exciting. I will have to avoid spoilers, but I managed to avoid spoilers for the Digital Circus finale. Which I probably won't talk about on stream, just out of, like, courtesy. I won't be here for that stream or a couple of streams, I'll play it myself. You'll have, like, at least a day's time. Because Wednesday is my D&D night, and I'm gonna be busy. I don't feel like fighting those guys. I have high expectations for Chapter 5 of Deltarune. I'm just sort of wondering, like, what's it gonna be? More importantly, where's the moss this time? We must have moss. I keep thinking Chapter 5 has to be huge because there's so many things set up. There's still 2 more chapters after that, though it does seem like it's gonna be huge. It's something the story has been building towards since Chapter 1. As for the Digital Circus finale, I'm not going to talk about the, like, plot because I don't want to, like, give people spoilers and such, but, like, I liked it. Somewhat. I feel like it dropped the ball a little bit. It could have been better. It felt like it was just 2 episodes sort of mashed together without being finished, if that makes sense. There's like 2 main plots going on in the finale, and neither of them I feel got fleshed out to their fullest potential. Like, it was a cinematic release, so I expected it to have, like, cinematic production value, but it just sort of felt like any other episode. It just ended after that. I liked the ending, so I'll give it that. I don't have anything against Goose myself, but I think some friends of mine do. Just because of her history. With the whole, like, throwing her old friends under the bus thing. But that's not really any of my business. I'm just sort of a casual observer. It is kind of interesting to know that she and I like the same thing at one point, though. Although, given what she does, I sort of feel like she never really stopped liking it. So that's the daily done. I follow the patented papyrus philosophy on people. Everyone can be a good person if they try. I feel like I should know what that is. So the gray thing is going on. I'll probably get, like, at least one thing from it, if I can save up enough money. I want to check exactly how much I'll need to grind to get another ID card. I'm sitting on an ID card right now, but I want to know, like, how many glyphs I will need in order to do another. I need 4 more soul glyphs and 3 more tor glyphs. That's a big if. Onyx Keen has a very good depth for this sort of thing. I think that's why I didn't grind this very much when it first came, it came out this year. Also, I happen to have a, anti-fiend loadout. I have one of them at least. Torto. I'm thinking now that I have, a couple art pieces done, I think I want to start making more emotes for my channel, though. I may also make some, like, loading screen art. Just, like, something to work with. Something to have, like, in front of me as I work. Or, that's not what I meant to say. I meant, like, you know, stuff to, like, spice up the stream a bit more. Also, I genuinely forgot how much I like the Divine Avenger. I can imagine it now, 500 emotes. I will make 5 to start with. And I'll probably just, like, start with 3 and then work up to 5. But they will be subscriber locked. Leap Bomb is just so good for ping levels. I love it so much. And a 1, and 2. Divine Avenger even handles fiends really well. Hey, free Vitapod. I'll take it. File Destroyer. I feel like I've played with him before. Given the life cycle of this game, it's entirely possible. I remember there was one guy who kicked me in the middle of, like, a Vanaduke run because I was opening treasure boxes. Some people will really just try to speedrun with randos, and then get mad that everyone else is moving slower than them. This is part of why I've hesitated to make the cat armor, just because, like, I'm worried that might happen to me if I ever max out my move speed. I don't want to become the thing that I swear to destroy. Imagine getting kicked because you like money. Imagine getting kicked for getting money from the mission that pays the most money! Also, I have 2 months. As of, like, I think today. Actually, a little under 2 months as of today. But I want to finish Oblivion, and I want to finish Rudra no Hiho. I may stream Rudra later, tomorrow. But after that, I'm probably not going to be around until, like, at least Thursday. What shield are you making? Wait a second, that's a Dungeon Guardian! What a name snipe. think I might have to criticize him for this. Curious. Less than 2 months to finish Ruder no Hiho in Oblivion? I can do it. Under the helm. Fair enough. Another one of these would probably do well. Ruder no Hiho, I imagine, has like less than 7 streams left to it. Oh, that's a Forge Spark. I was gonna open it if he didn't. I think a Forge Spark is worth 3 energy. I keep forgetting I brought 2 bombs. Oh my god, it's chaos. I can't see my charge meter. Priority targets. I think a couple runs of this, followed by a couple runs of the turtles, will probably do me good. I don't remember how many turtle shells I need in order to get the rest of what I want. Listeners added context, people may want to know. There's actually 15,000 streams left. I hope I end up doing 15,000 streams over my life. Oh god, that would be painful. Man. Well, I think he put on a giant skull now. Good for him. A 1 and a 2. You know, I should probably be bringing, like, some other weapon to heat while I'm here. This is a bomber's paradise for now, though. I did not expect that we'd have 2 people running sleep bombs. Alternatively, tank. I am not built for tanking. I am wearing chaos armor. It's kind of a curse. Like, once you get the chaos armor, you're just like, wow, I never want to use anything else. And then you eat shit whenever you get a status effect. I mean, literally bring a tank. Oh. Tank playstyles are not very popular just because it's usually better to just avoid damage, and the tankiest armor usually also lowers your move speed. Not very good. followed up by a Candlestick Keep level. I mean, in an M4 Sherman. That's the American tank. Man! I keep thinking of games that I, like, really liked when I was younger, that I just really want to stream. One of them is Valkyria Chronicles. I think before Valkyria Chronicles, though, I may want to stream Dungeon Siege. I've actually never played Dungeon Siege 1. 2 was always my jam. I almost lost my shit when Seth reviewed DS2. I had never actually considered, like, trying to get the multiplayer working again. Like, even when the game was new and I was playing it off of Best Buy CD, I still wasn't playing the multiplayer because, you know, I was a kid. I was, like, 6 years old at the time. I did not have a GameSpy account. Why would I? And they recently updated DS2 to have, like, Steam Cloud support, so why couldn't they just, like, make it so that the multiplayer button works? It's Square Enix. It's not that hard to add Steam networking to your game. I imagine. I mean, I'm not a developer myself. I mean, also they, like, stock responses like, where's the expansion? Where's Broken World? Why is that not included? Which, fair point. I never actually finished Broken World, but the stuff that it adds to the base game is, like, tremendously good. Like, the base game tells you never ever, like, try and master 2 skills. You will always come up short. And then in the expansion, they're just like, hey, your melee fighter is now a healer. Also, your ranger now has, like, blood magic or something? I don't know. Also one of those cases of, like, in the new game plus lets you have an extra character slot, but I kind of just enjoy making new characters more. The biggest crime of Dungeon Siege, however, in my opinion, is that there are social interactions that you can have with your party that just happen while you're exploring and do not pause the game, and if you take damage from one of the literally hundreds of enemies that spawn, it cancels the interaction. And there's no way to trigger it again. So you'll just be walking, you'll pass a trigger, and then, like, one of your party members will be like, I think that... And then you take damage and it just stops. Makes me sad, because usually, the conversations are quite humorous. Also, DS2 was composed, or its soundtrack was composed by Jeremy Sewell, who also worked on The Elder Scrolls and also Secret of Evermore. Jeremy Sewell is such a good RPG composer. More people need to appreciate him. I think he may have also worked on Guild Wars, I'm not certain. I didn't play Guild Wars. Also, Guild Wars 3 got announced. Big day for Guild Wars fans, I guess. Well, I guess I'll wait. Plus side is that this also doubles as a basil run. Or basil, however you want to say. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother doing the Candlestick Keep level. What you got, buddy? Wow, it's almost all stuff that is available normally. Put me in the arcade. Good. How close am I to a second ID pass? One more Tor glyph and 4 more soul glyphs. That's not gonna put me right back with the party. It did. It put me right back with the party I just left. I could probably sacrifice at least, like, 1 item slot, just for, like, something better. Something to heat. A sword, perhaps? Grandfaust is almost maxed out. Oh, but the Flourish. Also a good choice. What else do I have? Oh my god, that guy has a wand. Sometimes I kind of prefer the Flourish, or the Divine Avenger over the Flourish for dealing with Fiends. Like, the Flourish is good, but Divine Avenger just has, like, really wide sweeping attacks and a lot of damage. But then again, Flourish is also not maxed out, so I'm probably doing, like, inefficient damage. Is there a secret Vitapod here? No. Well, there's one here at least. Who joins and then immediately goes AFK? Also, aside from streaming, I've been trying to play some games offline as well. Namely, I've been playing Order of Ecclesia. I'm nearly done with it. I just, like, it's one of those cases where, like, I'm liking the game so much I don't really want it to, like... The guy is still away. I feel bad kicking people, but he, like, immediately left as soon as he got here. I waited. I like to think that I am somewhat patient. There are a lot of bits of Order of Ecclesia that I don't like, though. One of them, I think, is the attribute point system. I just felt really underpowered at all times, and it was just because, like, I was not grinding up my glyphs enough. I did not even know that they powered up when you killed enemies with them. It's also one of those weird Castlevania games where the best grind spot is actually, like, somewhat early game, and it's just, like, a lot of really weak enemies in the same room. Turns out that's also, like, the best place to get attribute points as well, so I've just been, like, finding new weapons to kill a boatload of skeletons with. The thing about Order of Ecclesia for me, though, was I was using the built-in rewind feature that they added in the Dominus collection, and it was making me hate the game. Because I would not improve, I would not, like, figure out what was wrong with my playstyle and try to, like, work on that. No, if I ever made a mistake, it was just like, oh, just, like, rewind a couple seconds, it's all good. And it was terrible. Don't do that. If you're going to play a game, don't do that. Once I cleared, like, a certain section of the game, I was just like, okay, I vow from this point onward to never use the rewind again. And I did, and I liked the game so much more after that. Because if you just rewind all the time, then it's just like, if you're under-leveled, you just don't know it. I also noticed that when I stopped rewinding, I started taking less risks, and I also started dying less. It's like having that safety net actually caused me to get into more trouble because I was not playing carefully. If I die, I die. Can't just use it to no-hit every single encounter. I gotta make some mistakes. Okay, but the biggest thing about Order of Ecclesia that is, like, a problem is the parries glyph, the one that lets you walk through walls. Certain walls. Why the hell is that a glyph? That should just be, like, a normal ability. It's like halfway through the game, they just stop giving you abilities, and then everything just becomes a glyph. Like, very well could have just been a triple jump. As a result, there's so many glyphs that are just like, this gives you a power-up or a familiar or something, and it's like, okay, I like that, but now I'm in a position where, like, okay, if I equip the glyph I actually want to use, I will inevitably have to unequip it just for basic traversal. A slow turn. I suppose another problem with the game that I have is that it's, like, too hard to get new equipment. Most of the equipment you get is just, like, a side quest that you complete adds new items to the store, but it sort of stops doing that after a while, and then you just sort of have to, like, go with whatever you find in Dracula's castle. Which, as cool as that is, there's not as much there as there is in other games. The world map traversal in Order of Ecclesia is, like, really, not only unique, but also, like, really cool. But when you actually get to the castle, it feels a lot more momentous. Good game. Just gonna place down one of these bad boys and sweep the area. Okay, I think I just need soul glyphs now. I don't know if there's a pattern to how those drop, but I'll figure it out. And if I get tired of doing this, I always have that other ID card that I can just use on my own. I totally forgot I was carrying a mineral there. Final Flourish is leveled up. Funny that they add the thing that lets you, they fixed the forge, and then immediately I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna use all the crystals anyway. Oh, don't level up. Like, they fixed it in the best possible way. It's not random chance whether you get the level up or not anymore. But also, if you want to spend more, you have a higher chance of getting a bonus. And also, that's probably the best chance I have of getting UVs. Okay. What are you wearing? Oh, that's fancy! Oh, that's very nice. Top tier fashion, my friend. He had stepped on a second sooner. I would love to have like a Blast Network stream sometime. Maybe when there's not an event going on. Because I've had some days where I just like go in and people are just like, hey, you guys want to play Blast Network? I've ranted about Lockdown before. Lockdown just has too many problems to be enjoyable, but Blast Network is just like, if you're good at Bomberman, you're probably going to have a good time. Also, when was the last time there was a new Bomberman game? Do people even remember Bomberman? Don't worry, I'm here. Yeah, things got a little quiet for a while. Sorry, I don't mean to poke. I'm trying to keep conversation up even if I'm not really that engaged with chat. Or vice versa. I get nervous when I'm silent for more than a minute. I guess it's just like small creator woes. But I'm trying to maintain that the Spiral Night streams are just sort of chill hour for me and everyone else involved. This is just a lovely little game. It's cute, it's fun to play, and it's getting new updates. Not any worthwhile updates, I guess. They're at least adding stuff to the old content. Once I do go to do the actual Tour de Drone event, I'm probably just going to, like, not worry about, charging anyone. I kinda just want to get it done, so I'm just gonna, like, front the entry fee myself. It's just 10,000 crowns, I'm fine. That's like one banner run. Oh, shoot. Ow. Spin. So the reason I was setting that, like, 2-month, milestone for me to play and finish Oblivion and Rudra no Hiho is because, like, I have my anniversary coming up on, I think, August 20th? So I don't think I'm going to do a Q&A this year, because I did one last year, and I feel like I haven't really grown my audience all that much since then. But I am going to be doing something then that would change the playthroughs if I was to continue them after that, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to give away too much. Actually, I already said some on the last Rudra stream. But also, on the anniversary stream, I think I will be playing Terra Enigma, just to round out the trilogy. Terra Enigma is so good. Rapier deals with Grievers so well, though. I'm sorry, I keep calling it Rapier. It's called the Flourish. My bad. It's a Rapier. We can call it a Rapier. I guess the Flourish kind of deals with the flying fiends, like, really well in general, but, like, usually against the Devilites, I kind of prefer the Divine Avenger. Because, again, wide sweeps, and the Devilites are, as they say, belligerent and numerous. That was almost all my health, oh my god. Oh, that's a lot of them. Fear not, you are safe within the turquoise mist. I don't see any soul glyphs. That's not good. all things considered, a pretty smooth compound experience. Okay, I should probably just spam sleep bombs all over the goddamn place. So something I've noticed about the sleep bomb, and usually the comparison that gets brought up to the Shivermist Buster, is the sleep bomb. I'm sorry, Torpor Tantrum. It cannot back-to-back stun like the Shiv can, but it doesn't need to. Like, okay, how long does the alert status last where they're immune to sleep? It lasts like 3 seconds. How long does it take a new bomb to explode? Also about 3 seconds. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Ah! Not worth it. Okay, so while I'm here, I do have, like, max spec into health. A good shield would probably take me a long distance. Just to make sure, I still need like 5 more soul glyphs, right? 4 more. Fancy hat. I always find it, like, really sad that you can't change your spiral helm. I would have swapped it for a tailed helm a while ago if that was the case. Tailed helm of the, like, kind that I want is, like, really expensive now, too. Another round, let's go. I've been doing work outside. It's been very tiring. Also, I need to feed my boy. Do you want a bone, little buddy? I'll just give him a bunch of 5-star materials, why not? Like, I got him. Might as well use them. Oh, whoops. Also, I don't know, like, what they were talking about in the patch notes. But they said that you can feed the sprite by just dragging the material onto them. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work in this slot. It doesn't work there. No, like, they said they added that as a feature, but it doesn't work. What kind of work outside? I've been cutting weeds. I have been fighting a jungle, let's say, and it's been painful. Especially because the weed whacker only has like 30 minutes of battery, and I was out there for like an hour today. So once the whacker dies, I am stuck just manually hacking away with an actual blade. Which is so much harder. But also, it has a little bit of like... It has a little bit more force behind it. It can cut through like harder things, so usually I try and treat the weed whacker as if it's like a... It's just sort of like for clearing brush, while the actual like heavy-duty bushes and trees and stuff just use Legion plant magic. Much as I would like to, I don't want to spoil the magic too much, but, like, yeah, if I could, I would. I think the Legion approach to weeds has just convinced them not to grow. You're gonna power up now. Haha! Got him before he could react. I came barely short of affording that hat during the anniversary event. I feel so upset. Just guilt trip the weed. Can you picture Laohi's walking up to the kudzu patch and asking it politely to stop growing? You dishonor my mother's name. Yes, because Hive Kudzu has so much honor behind it. That's the Althea did nothing wrong party. I can see Laohi's instead flipping the patch off the ground and sending it into orbit. You can't... I don't know if you've ever seen kudzu in your life, because that's kind of what I was dealing with. You can't just, like, get rid of it. It comes back. It comes back fast. It comes back belligerent. And numerous. On the plus side, that usually means that I'm not going to be short of work for at least the rest of the summer. On the downside, oh my god, why does it have to be summertime? Summer is so much more enjoyable if you have, like, friends and a place to sit outside, but, like, otherwise, it's just hot, and you can't do anything about it. I'm just hoping that having my fan in the background isn't distorting the mic too much. And who knows, perhaps mic distortions will be a thing of the past pretty soon. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Set fire to the grass, oh my god. No, don't do that. Kudzu is a Japanese flower, or plant, that, back in the day people thought, hey, this thing grows fast, and it has a pretty flower. We should sell it to farmers. And, they did, and a lot of farmers planted it, and their goats ate it. Problem is, they did not eat all of it, so it's just sort of everywhere now. No mic distortions? Oh yes. I'm kind of seeing the light, and I kind of want to have, like, high-quality audio, rather than something else. Keep being coy about it, but, like, everybody knows at this point, I think. Wow! Just formed, like, a perfect, like, bullet circle around the switch. Forgive me, I'm a dumbass, I don't know what you mean. Don't worry about it, you'll see soon. I'd do it sooner, I just kind of want to be ceremonious about it, and also, like, finish any, like, ongoing playthroughs. So I should probably try playing Monster Hunter more often as well. You know, it's been a very long time since I did a double feature stream. I actually can't remember the last time I tried. Anyway, the way that kudzu grows, it's sort of like a vine that wraps around everything. It's a constrictor plant. It will move up to other plants and wrap so tightly around them that it deprives them of, like, almost everything. You see a plant that's, like, covered in kudzu, it is, like, wrapped thick to the point that it's, like, embedded into the plant matter. And that's not all it does, because it also tends to blanket entire forests. If you ever, like, see a forest that looks like it's just, like, sort of one continuous bunch of leaves, it's probably kudzu. The last double feature stream I remember is Doom Eternal Ending and also VR chat stream. Oh man, I haven't streamed VR in a while. I think it's just because I'm waiting for the Steam frame to come out, and then I want to do it regularly, but also because, like, I broke... I don't know what the fuck is up with my legs. But VRC's, like, inverse kinematics is really bad, and it keeps wanting to, like, turn my legs inward. And nothing I do can fix it. People are, like, actually sympathetic towards me. They're like, oh man, Sedra, I'm so sorry you can't fix your legs. They're so cursed. Nothing can fix them. I speak to professional modelers, and they're like, have you tried doing it this way? And I say, yes, I have. And they're like, okay, send it to me. I send it to them. They try to fix it. It doesn't work. Nothing can be done. I have no idea what the problem is. I guess I could squeeze in another VR stream. I just sort of feel dirty since I'm still borrowing Wraith's headset. I'm pretty sure he wants it back now, but, like, I think he agreed to wait until the Steam frame releases. It's, like, the only thing I'm waiting for myself. Oh no! Someone joined right as the bombs went off. I still respect that you threw in the towel on the ending of Doom Eternal DLC. That whole fight was just frustrating to watch. Night really flew by faster than I expected it to. Sheesh. Sheesh! You said sheesh! No, I still feel bad about, like, lowering the difficulty down to, like, easy just to finish off that boss. I still haven't gone back and done it again. Actually, I don't think I've played Doom Eternal since then. Not for lack of want. Actually, I kind of do want to play Doom Eternal again, just because, like, I got into a really good groove with that. I was sort of enjoying playing it by myself, off-stream. And then I just sort of stopped as soon as I beat the Dark Lord, just because, like, that was one of the worst bosses I've ever fought in a first-person shooter. Heading to bed. No problem. I will see you later. And I'm glad you liked your art. Don't be. I was very close to suggesting it. It is a pain, I'll tell you what. It's not quite appropriate to share to the stream. No, not really. It's on my Twitter, but, like, there's weird stuff on my Twitter. Also, I get asked this, like, somewhat often. People ask me, like, Sedra, is your stream 18+? And it's like, not really? I don't know, like, I don't really take it that seriously, like, as opposed to, like, other people. I've never needed, like, warnings for that sort of thing growing up. I was always able to, like, self-moderate myself. You do got the balloonf. Yes, I do. Like, I think most of the people here are under the assumption that, yes, there will be big boobs on occasion. That's just sort of my shtick. Cartoonish? Yes. Anyway, is my stream 18+? No, not really. I would say that if you're a child, you probably shouldn't be watching, just because, like, I swear and make innuendos and stuff. 18+ by happenstance. I'm not strict about it. I'm not going to, like, make outright sex jokes constantly, like some people do. I will swear often. I will talk about boobs, I guess, just because boobs are awesome. But I've met a lot of people that do way raunchier stuff than me and, like, aren't 18+ themselves. I don't worry about it. Yeah, they are. Excellent. Namely, I think a lot of my, a lot of the vibe that I go for on my stream is, like, I grew up watching Vinesauce all the time. I still do pretty regularly. And he has a very chill aspect to his stream that is just, like, it's very minimalistically. Clearly yours are big because they're full of dreams. Thank you. Point is, I don't really have 18 plus set on my Twitter, and I don't really have 18 plus for the stream. Vinny is playing Mugen? He is? What? Is he just, like, checking out a bunch of mods? Twitter just, like, randomly showed me someone that was making, like, a super mega hyper mega overpowered patchouli. That was, like, all black. Hopes, dreams, nanites, and pizza. So true. I ordered a pizza. That's why I was taking so long to get started. I don't know if I mentioned, but I actually beat Touhou 7 again. I wanted to sort of move on to another game, but, like, Touhou 7 is just so good. Like, having played a lot of them, I sort of feel like 7 is just, like, the best game. It's easy to learn. It has... Its gimmick mechanic is, like, just there to be, like, accessible to newcomers. It's just like, if you do well, you get a shield. I think it's also the only Touhou game to have 2 extra stages. It introduced Yukari. It has one of the best soundtracks. As far as Touhou soundtracks go, I think 7 has one of the best. I think the best ones are, like, 7, 11, and 15. Oddly enough, though, some of the most popular Touhou songs I'm not a fan of. Specifically, Flandre's theme and Koishi's thing. There's just, like, a certain aspect to the hook that is just sort of annoying to me, but, like, there's also usually, like, another part of it that I really like, that I just, like, go without the, like, annoying part. I don't know, maybe that's sacrilege, but, like, Zune is generally, like, a fantastic composer, but not all of his stuff is, like, phenomenal. It's here and there. Generally speaking, though, pretty much every song in a Touhou game is good. Oh shit, Orc! How has the past week been for you? I want to say tiring? It's stressful, though. I've just sort of been chilling. Cooking a lot as well. I made mashed potatoes last night. It was delicious. Suppose I could have mashed them a bit better, but, you know, whatever. Oh, my arms are so sore. I've been swinging around a giant sickle. Not even a giant sickle, it's just sort of like an ordinary-sized sickle. Best food to ever exist, unless you're Irish. Like, no recipes whatsoever this time. This is all just like ordinary stuff, except for like the Avenger. Speaking of food, I have not had like any today. I got a lot of sunlight at least, but like I'm exhausted and starving. And I've got a pizza coming in like... not that long. I'll do one more run of the arcade. Like, strictly speaking, I probably should have gotten an ID card by now. Or at least some like, soul fragments. What kind of pizza? Just pepperoni. It's cheap. I'm not really of the belief that, like, a second topping should cost $2 extra. That alone is why I try to make my own pizzas more often, but right now I'm out of ingredients. And also I'm streaming. And I have a movie night coming up, so I don't have time to make pizza after I stream anyway. Typically why I don't often stream on Sundays. Pepperoni pizza is fine. It's like the vanilla ice cream pizza. It's not something you can really go wrong with. Hey, Grimspark. What movie is on tonight? I don't know. I think we might be watching Future Cop. Last week we watched Ip Man. Ip Man was really good. I was just watching it and just thinking like, wow, this guy seems like overpowered already. How is he gonna struggle? And then it was 1942. It was the 1940s and Japan occupied China. Not the ability I meant to use, but we'll go with it. I believe I suggested Tron for the movie night as well, but I don't think we're gonna be watching Tron tonight. Whatever movie it is, I bet it'll be alright. Future Cop is another, like, foreign martial arts film, I believe. Like, one of the people in the movie night group is Vietnamese, and, so he just often suggests a lot of, like, foreign movies, and I really like them, frankly. They're a little hard to follow at times, but I have genuinely enjoyed a lot of them. Most of them are, like, Hong Kong martial arts stuff. Namely, the Mr. Vampire series was, like, it's a horror comedy, it's funny. There was also Spooky Encounters. The first Spooky Encounters was really good. The second one was sort of uncomfortable. Yeah, where are you gonna run now? Oh god, cheap shot. Cheap shot, I say, putting them all to sleep only to deliver a supercharged payload of spikes directly into their frontal lobe. Yay, free lobotomy. Oh man! I understand that it was sort of like a community thing, but like, I was one of the people to discover lobotomy percent in Ultra Kill. My video on it got like, oh, whoops. My video on lobotomy percent got like 80,000 views, and is like the single most popular thing that I've done in the entire history of the internet. Minus like a shark anthro that I did a couple weeks ago that got like 10,000 hits. I'm trying not to think that I will never make anything as popular as that video, but like... Wait until I break the block, why don't you? I am so sad that they patched lobotomy percent, but I kinda understand it. They noticed it during testing, and they wanted to leave it in just as an Easter egg, but people kept doing it accidentally. Which, you know, I can't blame them. The first thing I thought after I beat the level was, hey, I wonder what happens if I climb up to the head from the outside. Because it's just like open skylock. Oh, poison. The last I checked, the other out-of-bounds glitch that I discovered in Ultra Kill has also not been patched. I used that to get a really good time on Zero E. They did patch the one that lets you escape the bounds of the map before the timer even starts. And I also think they invalidated any runs that have a time of 0 seconds. Because, like, you're not going to finish a level legit in 0 seconds. That's just not happening. A lot of games will have leaderboards to track stuff, but they will, like, not moderate the leaderboards in any sense. So typically you'll just see a bunch of, like, 0-second times at the top. Some cheaters, man. Like, what's up with them? Do you feel proud just being, like, #1 at something, even if you didn't earn it? I don't know about you guys, but I have some amount of integrity in that respect. Not really my story to tell, but on the topic, when my friend Wraith was younger, there was a Nintendo Power competition for a high score in Star Fox 64, and he grinded the shit out of that. He got a really, really good score, and then his brother, I think, overrode it with an action replay and validated it. Being #1 for the sake of being #1 is just not worth it. If you have to cheat to be #1, you've revealed yourself to just be a massive #2. Surprised I haven't got anyone showing up yet. Oh, hey, Mr. Fractal, are you there? If my pizza arrives before I'm done streaming, can you please, bring it in for me? I hate to ask, but I'm sort of busy. I got 3 of those. Oops. On the plus side, the lack of other people means that I'm doing enough damage to insta-kill the Devilites with the Divine Avenger. Nice clean sweep so far. Tactical nuke incoming. Hey, I wanted to ask you guys, how do you feel about Project Moon games? I think they might be Korean developers. They made Limbus Company and such. Because I have Lobotomy Corp and Library of Ruina, but I haven't played them yet, and I'm not sure if I should stream them. Is 3 energy worth, like, 61 crowns? Probably not. I don't know who they are. Oh. I have been sort of getting the itch to play, Library of Ruina, or Lobotomy Corporation. I'm just, like, I'm a little bad at, like, big management games. I also hear that those games are, like, super duper unforgiving. Also, Limbus Company is, like, I'm pretty sure it's a gacha. I do not play gachas under any circumstances. Oh shoot, I forgot to put a bomb down. Taking any chances. I gotta heal. I don't think I got any glyphs this run. No matter, regardless of what happens, once I'm done with this, I'm going to do at least one turtle run. I feel nice that I've been doing this myself. I didn't accidentally set the party to... Yeah, it's public. Oh, glyphs. And no soul glyphs. That's great. That's fantastic. I don't know if those drop from, like, specific enemies or what. It's like, it's the one glyph type I have not been getting, like, at all so far. What else have I been doing? Mostly Helldivers, I guess. I'd like to stream Helldivers, but here's the thing. I praised Arrowhead a while ago for making the game so well optimized. I was like, wow, they actually did a good job compressing their files and making the game run smooth. Yeah, and shortly after I said that, they put out a patch and the game started running like shit again. What else, though? Creepypastas. I have been having a creepypasta resurgence. If anyone knows any, like, good ones that are also, like, classics, I'd love to hear it. Hey, I got a soul glyph. Excellent. I got at least one, so I'm happy. My arms feel like... What do my arms feel like? Logs? Kinda. Pretty sure I don't have the resources to... I guess I could level that up, but I think I'll just keep my Grand Faust now. This is a nice sword. I usually prefer the Obsidian Edge myself, but, like, having used the Grand Faust a little bit, it is very nice. It is the only weapon in the game that inflicts curse. That said, because of that, its charge attack is practically unusable. You probably shouldn't have your conversion set routes out for that long, Sedra. Nani? I'm confused. I don't really know what brought this up. There's nothing over here. Oh my god, Lois, it's the Grand Faust and the Divine Avenger from Terrors of Nowhere. They may turn into logs. Oh! Yeah, okay, okay, I get it. I can't believe I got out of that one. Oh, nice! It's a lot harder to do with a sword, but you can stop them from exploding on you. Another orb! That's very nice and all, but, like, how many orbs do I have now? Oh my god. I have 67 eternal orbs. I have the funny number. Guess I should just do more low-level play, because I'm always short on, like, 2, 3, and 4-star orbs, but I always have, like, dozens and dozens of, like, 5-star orbs. I wish I could trade them, but I can't. So I just have to use them on equipment, of which there's not that much else to make. I mean, I guess I could just keep making equipment that I don't have, just to, like, have it, but, like, who cares at that point? That's what I want to do, but there's still stuff that I still need the, like, preceding orbs to do that. Oh, it wants me to light the candles. Gates up in front of it so that you have to hit the switch, but, like, the fire orb has a blast radius. Well, that is the worst time to get shocked. I suppose it could be worse. Not again! At least I have healing. Candlestick keep levels are kinda easy, all things considered. Then again, I've run through this level type, like, literally hundreds of times. Partially just doing the cat event. If anybody who is watching also plays this game, I will give free access to the Torted Drone event if anyone is around. Otherwise, it's just going to be open to randos. And I don't mind paying for the randos. Just sort of hope that they might return the favor in some way. Okay, that's the way to go, but like, treasure. Treasure? I was mentioning earlier, but, like, when kudzu blankets, like, entire forests, it is effectively just, like, depriving all of the plants underneath of sunlight. It is a parasitic plant. The only way to get rid of kudzu forever is to completely uproot it at its source. And tracking that many vines to a single, like, root is quite hard. Not to mention actually getting the root out. Funnily enough, one of the best tools that I've had to work with has not really been the weed whacker or any sort of machete, but a rake. For some reason, a rake seems to be doing the best job at getting rid of those vines. Yay, I made it! I did it! I got through a whole mission all by myself. Wildfire, Valkyrie Mail. These are all good. Wow, yeah, actually, these are, like, all good recipes. Unfortunately, I don't need any of them. I have 12 sparks. I can get by with 12 sparks, I'm pretty sure. But I want to get at least one of these done. Okay, I think I just want to have Princess and just healthy boost. I think I played with this guy earlier. Oh. An ID card is required to access the staging area. Properly representing the ID card will consume it to power the Grim Gate. Remember, when you use it, you lose it. ID cards not used in this manner, lost, broken, or misplaced, will need to be reissued by HR. The cost for a card replacement will be deducted from your next paycheck, and a black mark will be added to your employee file. Don't let this happen to you. Don't lose your ID card. Yeah, I haven't done this in a while. I think they might be weak to the Blitz Needle. These guys are scary, though. I just remember a shitload. I remember spending a shitload of sparks on these missions before. Oh my god! What shocked me? Was it the crystals? Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, this mission is just as hard as I remember it being. Oh, there goes one. And there's the second one. I got 5 shells out of that. Meow. Oh, there's the turtles. There they are. I'll take a screenshot. Here's hoping I get an invite within the next couple seconds. That leaves me with 13 shells. That's not a lot I can make with that. Let's see about this guy. I don't mind pain. Frankly, I'm surprised I got through that last mission, with only 1 spark. You guys don't need to pay? That's wonderful. I guess we're doing this. Yeah! Round 2, let's go. And it's a completely different layout this time. Oh my god, I am taking heavy damage. This is also, I think, one of the only missions where those black hole explosives come up. Maybe a defense down will work. Wasn't sure if I wanted to use that or some sort of invincibility. Dead. That's 2. 3 more. An even 10. Eee! Great. What you doing, buddy? I didn't know those were tradable. Cool! I didn't know those were tradable. I can host again. That has gotta also be, like, one of the least profitable missions in the game. I was only expecting to get, like, 1 run done this year. So, this is what, like, my 3rd run? And I'm gonna have another one after this. Oh, hold on. How much is the mask, actually? Only 24. Do I have 24? I don't. But maybe I could. Oh, need a 3rd person. Or 4th, I guess. I'll make another ID while I'm here, though. Could wait. I think like I might be in a private lobby. Restricted? Does it lock after we open the gate? We can do it with 3. I was not expecting to get more than one run of this done in one stream, so this is actually pretty exciting. I wonder if bombs would even help. They could, honestly, all things considered. Oh god, but the turtles! Oh, he's diving! By the way, for context, Tortodrones were originally in the beta for the game, but they were removed because they were deemed too powerful. If they were anything like this, I can understand why. I'm down. Hey, that one dropped 3. Oh, but that one only dropped 1. I'll have to decide what I want to use the shells on. Looks like I am sitting on 22 now. I don't remember some of these friends. I don't know what level people are at. Yeah, inviting this guy. Do I have any Torglyphs? I have exactly 3 Torglyphs. Who am I paying to get in? No, no worries. Okay, let's go. Wait, did he just spend it? I can also make the next ID. Oh my god! I'm getting way more success in this than I thought I would. Here's hoping the sleep will help. Of course, I get hit directly by that. He did send it! Still have another ID after this. I'm going to die, though. I'm going to die very bad. Oh, there we go. This is gonna be the one where I have to spend 3 sparks of life. 2? I mean, just don't get hit. Easier said than done. Have you seen this mission? These fuckers are fast. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Good haul. Just go ahead and invite those guys right away. Hey, it's the same party. Well, I might actually be able to get the mask and still have enough left over for, like, some of the equipment. Need 3 Amu and 5 ore. I have 24 Amu. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Apologies, I'm back. B. There we go. I can afford to host after this again. I don't know how long we're going for. This is not a very favorable arena, I also have to say. It's something. Oh my god, there's just fiends everywhere. I don't even know how you would do this deathless. It's just chaos. Terraformation time? You know, I probably should check out the map editor for this. They're so fast. Oh no, I accidentally destroyed a corpse. Oh, that was close. 5 ancient shells again. I have enough to make 2 IDs? Oh my god! We're gonna be here all night. Here I thought I wasn't gonna be able to afford the hat. I may as well just get it right now. He's already in my party. Who's the other guy? It was Unit 21. He found his way here. Sure, I'll get it. Ancient porter drone skull. It is mine. And you know what? That's not a half bad looking hat. Actually, it's kind of stupid looking, but I have it, and that's what's important. Wait, who's crafting the IDs? I've got it this time. Let's go. Keep it up, baby. As far as I know, I'm one of the, only people that streams this game, somewhat regularly. Pizza time. Cool, thanks. I will collect it, when I'm done. Oh my god, I'm going to die. The Torter drones aren't enough. They also have to have, infinite fiend spawners. How did I survive that encounter? Oh my god. I still have my emergency revive. Ah, and there comes the Griever. Just 4 that time. Sad, but expected. I have 12. Is Blitz or Magnus better? That's a good question. Mail received. Torto. Oh. Thank you. Again! Again! Oh, it's Unit 21, I see. This, right? I can! Ooh! Nice, nice, nice. I honestly don't know if taking care of the fiends is going to even do anything. I've just been trying to, like, keep them asleep. And I'm dead. The defense down is helping, I assume. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh my god, I'm not? Damn. Okay, now they're both down. I think only 4 this time. Lock in, Sedra, you won't die. I did, though. Oh, it's a new guy. I've never done this mission before. How does it work? Oh boy. Bring sparks. You get swarmed with fiends and tanky guys that deal lots of shock damage. Would chakras be better than extra hearts? No, just take the hearts. You may get locked into corners and you will find every square foot of grass precious. Oh boy, he says. course it's not the drones that kill me. It's the random ass, like, throwing trident. Oh, I'm in the corner. Holy moly, he says. Oh, I kind of just knocked him right into my friend. Damn. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use a second spark. That's a 2. Only 3 this time? What a ripoff. How many do I have now? 19. But for me, I'm also out of ID cards. This guy is a bro, though. Brenton. I add a friend. Oh. The other guy was Zimby. He accepted? Good. So I've got 19. In order to get, like, one more of those things maxed out, I'm going to need 22. Nice. At the very least, it doesn't have to be in the event for me to need to get the other thing. For me to craft them, it's just the materials I can only get during the event. Taking a few days break from Spiral Knights. Fair. Okay. I'll tell them I streamed this. Omega Ward is the best shield. It's good for Ice Jelly Shadow Lair, I'm told. Good luck to your streams. Good luck, everybody. Everybody says hi. Hi, chat! Say hi. Anyway, yeah, the Omega Ward is good. As far as the guns go, there's, like, a better choice for every damage type. But they're very cool. The shields also deal damage on the charge. Spend some time with my wife before bed. This guy has a wife. What a great guy. Seems like everyone's getting off now. So I will as well. Thank you guys for watching, and of course shout-outs to the guys I just played with for helping me so much. I am going to eat my pizza and watch a movie, and I hope you all have a wonderful night.